Hi everybody, welcome to Henry's Blues Piano Lessons. It's been a while since I uploaded any of these. I've been super busy working on other things and raising money for my album, raising money for making my solo piano instrumental record, which is out as soon as we can record it. So I have decided to make this video how to practice boogie with a metronome, because very, very important in boogie is timing, and there's a lot of things you can do to improve your timing and to make sure that the timing is correct from the start when you're rehearsing, even if you're playing very, very basic things. And these exercises are good for beginners and for advanced players. So if you've got my course on Patreon and you're looking at the metronome lesson, this is it. So what is a metronome? Well, a metronome is a device that we use that keeps a regular beat, and it clicks, or sometimes it makes a pulsing type thing. Sometimes you can get digital ones that make a blip type sound. You can get the old-fashioned ones that just have an arm that moves backwards and forwards, and you can set it to any time you want. And the way we use these is to set the timing slow while we're learning things and then gradually speed it up. And I'll give you an example. See, this keyboard here is a Roland FP30. It has a built-in metronome. Most keyboards now have a built-in metronome. So I press the metronome button. You can hear that clicking. And if you notice there, it goes click, 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 click. And then every once in a while it makes a different noise, makes like a ping noise. See, listen. Click. There's the ping, like a bell. Now that bell is every 4 beats, and that shows the start of the bar. So it's a good place to know where your 1 beat is. Your first beat of the bar is where it pings. So how do we use this? Well, this is what we do. We take an exercise or anything that we're having problems with. Now, normally what happens is there are problems in the transitions between phrases or between chords. For example, if we're playing a boogie in the left hand, then we change up to F. Now that change, that's often where people have a problem, because suddenly you need to move your hand up, change your fingering, and you think, oh, what am I going to do? So that's an example of a place where you need to home in with the metronome. So we put the metronome on. Let's slow it down. So first you just listen to the metronome and get it in your head of how it should sound. And then so that's how you practice that left hand part with the metronome. You lock into the beat and you just play. Now, what we really need to do is practice how to slow the metronome right down. So that's really slow. This is where we use to practice the transitions between chords. So there I was going from C to F. So if you're having problems going from C to F, you just practice going from C to F with the metronome. So so you practice. Now you home in even more and you figure out what is the last bit I play on the C chord and the first bit I play on the F chord. So let's break this down. So that's the last bit I play, which is E and G. And so I need to get from there to the F. So that's that is the smallest way we can break down the transition. So third finger and thumb on the E and this G, and then our little finger needs to get onto the F. No wonder that's where all the problems happen, because it's such a tricky thing to do. So you get your metronome on. Then you play the riff in your head. Get that in your muscle memory. Spend a few minutes a day on it. And the trick is to have every day a little amount of time on it, because then it will go into your muscle memory. And it's very important to practice regularly and not practice for ages and then do a bit. You have to practice regularly, and the metronome is very, very important. It's also important for licks like this, where the length of note is very important, especially this C up the top. So put the metronome on again and really practice it slow. Also use the metronome for practicing runs, like for example a descending blues scale in E flat. There's loads of little intricate movements there, and in order to play them fast you have to play them slow. So you have to be able to go like what I just did there. So then you can speed it up. And then, if you practice enough, you'll be able to do them fast and smooth, like. So, like. But you have to practice them slow to get fast. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you would like to find out a bit more about me and where I'm playing, you should go to my website, henryherbertmusic.com. If you'd like to leave a donation for this lesson, you may do so at the PayPal details below, or if you want more lessons about how to play boogie, you can subscribe to my Patreon site, which it's a lot of useful information on that site about how to play boogie and some lessons, and check into my weekly live stream shows on YouTube and Facebook Live. Also some exciting news, we are doing a very, very special live stream show on May the 22nd, which is coming up, and I hope you can all check in for that. That will be here on YouTube. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you at the next lesson. Goodbye.